Let's go ahead and discard our hand. Oh, nice. Okay, so Chandra number 1. Chandra number 2. Chandra number 3. I will put a loyalty counter on all of our red planeswalkers. What? Oh my goodness. Well, hello there, folks. I am averagezen, your host of averagezen Presents, bringing you live Magic the Gathering content on Twitch at averagezen Presents, as well as at averagezen on YouTube. Yeah, we got content all over the place. Bring it in, Zen community. Big group hugs all around. Let's see the love. Yes, I feel it. We are here. We are here to brawl today. We are playing a little Brawl on Arena, and we have a deck that I have been waiting to put together. Maybe I shouldn't have been, but it's been a long time coming. Today, we're going to ask you to hit the like and subscribe and comment buttons if you haven't already. It does help out the channel, and we really appreciate those of you that have. The Zen community is strong. Let's talk about, All Chandra Brawls. Man, there are a lot of Chandra Planeswalker cards, and it has taken us a while. We haven't exactly been doing it diligently, but we have been collecting them, using our wild cards, and finally we had enough expendable wild cards to craft every single Chandra in the game. Yes, we have All Chandra accomplished. So what are we doing? We're playing lots of Chandras, we're playing lots of damage doublers, we're playing lots of burn, and extra value for casting non-creature spells like Coruscation Mage, Firebrand, Archer, Kessig Flame Breather, yeah, all that good stuff. We also have like a sub-theme with treasures going on. And there's a few other red planeswalkers as well, since our chosen planeswalker, Chandra, Acolyte of Flame, has a 0 ability to put loyalty counters on each red planeswalker we control. Then having other red planeswalkers seems perfectly fine. So to that end, we've included Zariel, Archduke of Avernus, as well as Jaya, Fiery Negotiator, and Koth, Fire of Resistance. Yes, this is the complete list. Oh, also we have a Tybalt Rakish Instigator, for mostly for the opponents can't gain life. You'll see that as a kind of a theme here, along with Screaming Nemesis and Sunspire Lynx. We all know the color pie chart. Even though it's broken, it still holds true, at least for this deck. Minimal non-basic lands. We have Lindblom, Industrial Regency, Soakin' Sand, Ancient Tomb, and nick those. Well, if you want the full deck list, you can always hit !deck and chat with us. Or if you're watching on the home game at YouTube, then you can hit that video description link below while you're hitting like and subscribe. I hope, maybe. Yeah, leaving us a comment. Well, let's take it in the queue, see what happens when we have all the Chandras. Can we actually get them all in play at once? Probably not. But it'll seem like it. Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger, is a discard commander with escape. Yep. Whenever it enters, attacks each opponent, discards a card, then each opponent who didn't discard a non-land card this way loses 3 life. Okay, well, we have Chandras, we have Osier, we have a Nykthos. We'll keep it. No 1 or 2 drops, but our commander hopefully will set us up. We'll see what happens with Kroxa. It's a happy song for a mono red burn deck. Chandra's Planeswalker cards really do all sorts of things. There's just so many of them. We got this guy making elementals, this Chandra giving his card advantage and mana advantage, and then burn. We got this Chandra here that can let us discard our hand and draw cards, and then 2 damage to any target. This Chandra here getting us mana, copying instants and sorceries, exiling the top 5 cards for card advantage, and also does X damage to each of up to 2 targets. Yeah. Alright, here comes Croxa. Alright, we will discard. What will we discard? I'm guessing we need to discard the 6 mana Chandra. I don't see us getting there anytime soon. Oh, nice. I like an Overlord of the Boiler Bilges here. Let's go ahead and 0 for the elementals and attack. Say hello to my fiery friends, Chandra says. And not quite that accent. Oh, we do have fun. Inquisition of Kozilek. Mana value 3 or less. Well, we don't have any of those. We have, oops, all Chandras. Alright, let's put a loyalty counter on every Chandra we control. And we'll exile the top card of our library. I guess we're going to decline and deal some damage. I know we have 4 mana at our disposal next turn through Nykthos. So I think that gives us 5 total. So that means we can get a... Do we go Osier first? I think we go Osier first. That's fine. Don't worry about our Chandras. The Shivan Devastator. Alright, excellent. So I think that means we go Overlord of the Boiler Bilges next turn. Hold on, let's see what we got here. First off, let's put a counter on each of our guys. Add 2 red mana. Alright. Tap this to give us 4 red mana. That gives us 7 red mana. Alright, so that is not enough to do that, but it is enough. So let's undo that. Hold on, hold on. Choices. Okay, yeah, no, we need to go maximum value. So let's go ahead and get the Overlord of the Boiler Bilges full cast. Deal 4 damage to the Shivan Devastator. And I think if we go Osier next turn, I think we could possibly win. Well, except no, it would just deal 4 damage. At least the Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. That's okay, we have other options though. Chandra Heart of Fire will deal 4 damage instead of 2. Pyroclasm will deal 4 damage instead of 2. Oh, we have burned down the house. Oh, there goes our guys. Well, let's go ahead and get Osier down, I guess. Do we manage to make it out of this 1-for-1 trade here on the positive side? That is the question. Alright, they stop our commander. We will take action. Karn Silex. Okay. Well, I don't appreciate that. So let's cast our commander again. Make some guys and attack in. They're welcome to Karn Silex. Sheoldred. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we'll sacrifice you. Uh-huh. All right, excellent. So let's go Pyroclasm. And that didn't work out the way I was hoping it would. We'll dash out Ragavan. All right, cool. So now all we have to do is what? Chandra? No. Okay. Doombladed. Doombladed. Alright, they have Swiftfoot boots. Cool. But we can bring this guy back if we don't 4 more non-combat damage this turn. And only as a sorcery. Alright then. What have we got for this? What do we have? We get a land. Alright, well, we'll do that. Let's go 2 damage there. Down to 7. Our options are severely limited here. Apparently our opponents are as well, though. I mean, they have to attack Chandra. But they don't kill Chandra unless they have removal in hand. Oh, Chandra says, I'm flickering here. Oh, Spiteful Banditry. Do we have enough to do X5? 1, 2 is 8. We do. All right, this is good news, everyone. This is good news. All right, we make a treasure. We deal 2 damage to their face. And then, next turn, I think we have it if we can just keep Kroxa off the board. They could Karn Silex here, though. Oh, choices. All right, looking through the graveyard, probably escaping. Bad news, the card you're going to make as discard is virtually useless to us right now. they do have the Swiftfoot boots. They have exactly enough mana for the Swiftfoot boots. That's not cool. Alright, come on. We just need a burn spell. We have the mana. We just need a burn spell. Fire magic is not exactly what I had in mind. All right. We've done all that we can. They pretty much have to attack Chandra again. We'll have to get rid of the fire magic, but that's not a big deal. It's better than us losing 3 life over it. Currently, not any targets for it anyway. Alright, Massacre Worm. Sweet. But they don't have the mana to equip it. I mean, that's fine. Alright, come on. We still just need a burn spell. Any burn spell off the top will probably do it. And that is a land. That is a land. Alright, do I have anything in here that can burn? No. No, we do not. Alright then. Well, here we are. Alright, we have lost 2 life. Down to 14. Can they get us? Can they kill us now? Oh yeah, they can. They can because the Croaks' trigger. Good game. Alright. Well, if we had drawn something other than lands, maybe we might have won that game. Alright, well, let's try it again. How disappointing. So close, and yet denied. Oh boy, another Rakdos matchup. The infamous Cruel Claw gets to cast spells for free if they discard a card. Seems good. Well, on attack trigger, or is it on damage to... I think it's on damage. Yeah, combat damage to a player. Alright, Chandra's Triumph, Pyromaster, 1 damage target player. Can't block. Osier again, Goldspan Dragon. Okay, we'll do this. It does have 3 toughness, so the Chandra's Triumph seems good here. And with us on the play... Oh, so we got Sulfum. That's what we had. We had Osier last time. I was confusing it with Sulfum. We actually really wanted Sulfum last game. That would have been much more useful. Alright, so they're on 2 mana this turn. Unless they put out a mana rock, then I think we can cast Chandra next turn and then hold up Chandra's Triumph afterwards. It is a demonic teapot. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Oh, they got the new Halloween sleeves that are on sale in the, or that were on sale in the store. I don't know if they still are when you're watching this. An assortment of Halloween themed sleeves for those of us that like that sort of thing. Spirit Halloween coming to Magic the Gathering arena near you. Alright, did we keep a one lander? No, they just discarded a land. Okay, so we're just pretty much... Alright then. We're just pretty much playing solitaire unless they come back then. She really loves those elementals. She thinks they're cute. I don't know. Opinions vary. Alright, well, while we have this opportunity, let's all take a deep, calming, deep breath together and reset. Ready? Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Feels good. One more time. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Ah, yes, peace. It flows through us. The love of the universe. And then we play the Forge. Hit them with some more elementals and tokens. She says, go get them, buddies. Yeah, they're so cute. One of these days, we will get a rig that can actually patch in the sounds from Arena and other devices. MacBook, as it turns out, not the easiest to route our sound configuration through for streaming. So the PC gaming setup is on the wish list. 2026, looking at you. Perhaps you have a cool deck idea for Brawl, or maybe Standard. Let us know in the comments if you think you got something we should try. I might feature it on a future show. It could be awesome. You could be a legend. We might play it badly, even though you should still leave a comment though. Thanks in advance. Alright, good game. Well, let's see if we can find a person to stick around. I wasn't relishing another back-to-back Rakdos matches anyway, so let's see if we can find something a little bit different to play against. Not that we have many creatures to kill, but the ones we do have, we kind of want. A bunch of Planeswalkers are easy pickings if you got nothing on board to protect them. Alright, Choco, Seeker of Paradise. Loves the birds. Loves landfall. Yes, whenever one or more birds you control attack, look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may put one of them in your hand, then put any number of land cards from among them onto the battlefield, tapped, and the rest into your graveyard whenever land is. Choco gets +1/+0. Alright, cool. We got a Banefire. Where was that game one? We had Shatter Skull Smashing. We'll go ahead and play that. Tapped. I think we get the Forge down first, honestly. Artist Talent, not a bad drop there for turn 2. Oh, the Hinterland Bunny. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the Forge down. And we'll discard a land. Oh, I like the draw here for Professional Facebreaker. Oh, alright. What's up next? Oh, Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Excellent. They're rampant. Alright, cool. Let's go. Non-creature spells cost 3 less. Now, let's go Professional Facebreaker first. And we'll attack in with a 2-1. They block really quickly with us having open mana. I guess they don't believe in 2 mana or 1 mana 2 damage spells. Good to know. Choco kick. Okay. Alright, well, I don't appreciate Shuffler hitting us with 0 lands here 2 turns in a row. Maybe we should not have discarded that land. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to go with get rid of that Chandra and draw another 6 mana Chandra. Nice. Okay, cool. Alright, we're not finding a whole lot of burn. We found a lot of Chandras, a lot of high cost Chandras. Not a lot of lands either. Finch formation. Okay. Geisha all greens. Choco Secret Paradise, actually a really good commander. We're probably in trouble here. Alright, they're killing our commander. Alright, have they found a Nadu? That's what we really don't want to see. We really don't want to see a Nadu. We also kind of really wanted to see, like, some kind of board wipe here, but no. Not gonna happen, huh? Alright then. Let's decline. Alright, will they or won't they block? They do in fact block. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're going to discard a card. I guess the other 6 mana Chandra. And we found a Storm's Wrath, but that's just not going to be enough, is it? The Choco has a 5 toughness. That is a tough bird. Alright, come on. But we can hit it if we go Banefire for 1. So he Storm's Wrath for 4. So we need 1 land. We need 1 land if we're not dead here. If we draw a land, we might still be in this game. That is not a land, but it is a lightning bolt. We're going to decline. And then lightning bolt the Choco. And decline. Alright, we're down to 11. We have cleared the board somehow. And we're swinging in for 5. Alright, Choco's back. So we still need a land so that we can kill the Choco again. We did get the land. We did get the land. Okay, excellent. 5. Auto pay. Get out of here. Because they're going to rebuild the second they get to attack with that bird. they're going to be able to just refill their hand with birds. And now we're winning the damage race. They have to block. Yeah, it's got trample. And soon our forge token will outscale. Okay, mine is with Goldwing. Okay, excellent. Let's go that. And we'll decline 4. So put up counter on Chandra. Attack in for 7. Alright, they recast the bird again. But they can only deal 4 damage. And once they hit a land off the top. They did not. They're damaging us. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. We're going to decline. Alright, we deal 2 damage to you. Or 3 damage, I should say. Alright, cool. Oh, we probably should have leveled that up, shouldn't we? Alright, let's go. Make some elementals. Say elementals we get extra damage. And then attack. Alright. And that's game. Nice. Nice. We got there. Very nice. Oath of Chandra coming in clutch there, along with our artist talent dealing some extra damage. Well, let's do it again. Oh, what? Are you serious, game? Okay, back-to-back Shoko Secret of Paradise matches. Sure. Alright, well, at least we had the Fiery Confluence. And a Fire Magic. And that means Osier will do some work here, as opposed to that first game. Alright, they have their foothills. For a Temple Garden. And ride this Shoe Puff. Very nice. Okay. That's going to put +1/+1 counters on their stuff when they landfall. Let's go ahead and get Chandra out, and we'll start ticking in some damage. So 4 mana next turn gets us a Fiery Confluence or an Osier. Or Fire Magic and Chandra. Oh, we have a Nadu. Okay. We have a Nadu. Well, we do have a Chandra Planeswalker. Alright, so Nadu is gone. That was our biggest fear from last game, is they were going to find a Nadu. So glad to have that out of the way. Alright, they have put the counter on the bird. We have Goldspan Dragon next turn if we can manage to draw a land. Otherwise, I don't know. It is just a 4-4. Now they have a 4-5. Ooh, okay. Here's a thought. Let's cast Osier. And we'll put a counter on each of our guys. Alright, yep. Okay, they go for Chandra. Bart's and Boko. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Of course they found bird-related removal. Okay, we still can't hit that land. Alright, that's fine. We're going Goldspan Dragon. Attack. And then pass the turn. Alright, they got the Choco. Do they have us? Do they have game right now? Maybe. We'll see what happens. Oh, they're just attacking him with Bartz and Boko? Okay. I guess we're taking 6. And we need to find a way to deal 6 damage to everything. And we're just not going to draw another land. Oh, come on. Alright, well. What can we do? We can cast Chain Lightning. That'll deal 3 damage to that. Yeah, okay, so we 3 damage there. We 3 damage there. Double spell to get rid of that thing. Alright. We cast Terror of the Peaks. And get in with the Goldspan Dragon. And I think maybe we have a shot now. We'll see what happens. Okay. Tishar. I got a landfall. Not loving this. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, put a collection counter. And then if there are 3 more collection counters on sacrifice, you draw a card in 8. Okay. Charitable Levy. Really? Oh, that's a bold attack. Alright then. No blocks. Down to 9. Okay, I kind of love this for us. Well, let's go ahead and cast Sunspire Links. We'll deal 5 damage to your face. And then Sunspire Links brings you down to 0. God, 2 Choco Seeker of Paradises back to back. Man, that was a close game. Okay, we did it. Good stuff. What have we gotten for our troubles? Frontline Rush. All right, come on, Chandra. You got work to do. Let's go burn them up. Burn one down for legacy's sake. Grumgully, the generous, famous combo piece for many silly actions. Each other non-human creature you control enters with additional +1/+1 counter on it. Yep. Alright, Chandra's Regulator, no 3rd mana, huh? This could be an issue. But we do have Elder Dragon War and Banefire. And now a Brotherhood's End. Alright, so early game removal check. Goblin Anarchomancer. It'll cost less. Oh no. Okay, Chandra's Regulator, come on down. That's gonna let us copy our Chandra Planeswalker abilities for 1 colorless mana, or discard a mountain card or a red card to draw a card. Alright, Skirk Prospector, come on down. Alright, come on, land. We need a land. That is a land, but it is a tapped land. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, if we're dead this turn, we're dead this turn. Otherwise, we can Brotherhood's End. Is it time to be comboed out? I'm not even paying attention at this point. They're either going to kill us or we're going to wipe the board next turn. Except for the Red Cap Thief, which somehow got bigger than we want. Okay, well, 3 damage to everything. Alright, well, they have a 3/4. Nothing we can do about that, especially since we can't draw a land. Come on. Okay, alright. This is ridiculous. Okay, where's our 4th land? Our opponent is on 5 easily without even trying, plus a treasure token. We have so many basic lands in this deck, and we wound up with a tapped land on turn 3 and then missed land drops. How many lands do we have? We have 38. We have 38, and only 1, 2, 3, 4 non-basics. And we found so out of 38 cards possible when we drew a land there, and we got the 1 out of 4 chance of getting a non-basic. And it came into play tapped. I think that's the only one that comes into play tapped. It's the only land in our deck that comes into play tapped. Servandum, Sunstar Exemplar. Let's go. Gonna be probably a self-sacrifice aristocrat deck. They get to blow up something of ours, non-land permanent, if it gets the power 4 or greater, and it will. Whenever a creature theirs dies, they'll put a +1/+1 counter on it, and they'll get the game of life. There we go. There's a non-basic land we can live. We can be all right with. At the very least, that lets us Banefire and get rid of Servandum the turn he comes down. Also, Screaming Nemesis. Yeah. If we can Screaming Nemesis into a Pyroclasm, that will shut down their life gain. Okay, that's what we need to do because they just cast Authority of the Console, so we absolutely have to cast Screaming Nemesis right now. And they have to deal with that or play their commander. Yep, there it is. Okay. That buys us a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and get Koth out. And then we will not miss our land drops now. Alright, there's Servandum. Here is a Pyroclasm. And a Shadow Spear. And we'll go ahead and plus and get another mountain. The Slasher. He's unstoppable. Alright, we gotta nick those. We got pay with the Ancient Tomb. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Banefire on Unstoppable Slasher. That's fine. And then Koth to kill it off for the final blow. And now we have a reasonable board state here to start throwing down Chandra Planeswalkers onto, I think. Our only issue is really the Authority of the Consoles is going to keep us from using our our 0 ability for our Chandra. That's okay though. Alright, 1, 2. We'll go Chandra, Heart of the Fire. -2 damage to the Avenger of the Fallen. Lightning Bolt the Avenger of the Fallen. Search our library for a land. Hey, and I think we're doing good. Here's LSL Core. Gonna be gaining some life whenever they have a creature enter or die. Alright. Oh, excellent. Okay, so here's what we want to do. We're going to go ahead and Storm's Wrath. And then cast Firebrand Archer. It does come into play. That's fine. It triggers that. But then we're going to discard our hand. Exile those cards. Search for a mountain. And we'll equip for 2 on the Firebrand Archer. Oh, there goes our cards. That's fine. Have they finally got a target for the removal? I mean, we are at 17. They're still at 25. We have not done any damage to them. Yep, there it is. Mortify. Okay. And now we're just finding all the lands, huh? Alright, cool. Well, let's get them all out. Let's go ahead and discard our hand. Oh, nice. Okay, so Chandra number 1. Chandra number 2. Chandra number 3. Oh my goodness. I will put a loyalty counter on all of our red planeswalkers. Oh my goodness. Chandra Spark Hunter, Chandra Fire Artisan, Chandra Acolyte of Flame, Chandra Heart of Flame, and Koth Fire of Resistance. Oh my god. Good stuff. What a pile of planeswalkers over here. Alright, I think we got that for one more game. That was fun. Feels good. Alright, up against Castrol, the Wind Crested. Piloted by Avon Norrit. Is this the one that makes bird tokens? No. Whenever you deal combat damage to a player, you may put a bird creature card from your hand. What is with all the birds today? This is the third bird-themed deck that we play. Bird is the word. Okay, yep, okay. Oh well, I mean, we have some good cards here. No turn... Nothing before turn 3, and that's our commander. I guess that's okay. Alright, Miners Goldwing. Guidewing. Why do I keep saying Goldwing? That sounds better than Guidewing. Wizards, get with me on naming. We can do it. Alright, we got 4 lands. Okay, so that's good. That means we can cast like half of our hand. The Empyrean Eagle. Alright, well, let's go ahead and cast Chandra. We'll put a loyalty counter on her so that she doesn't die immediately to creatures on board unless they add some power. Right now they have 2 non-basics, so if we're keeping track for Sunspire Lynx. Oh, they have a hinge. They have destroyed our Chandra. Okay. That is acceptable, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get out Chandra Pyromancer then. Pyromaster. I'm sorry. Alright, next Tenor and Goldspan Dragon. Because we need to ramp in order to cast all these high cast cards in our hand. Distant Melody. Okay. Bird is the word. Oh, this is excellent. This is excellent. Well, yeah, we're going to start with that. And then immediately move to +1 Chandra. Oh, that is a bummer that it got a +1 counter. Oh, man. We were so close. All right, Castrol is a 5/6. Oh, they're coming after. Okay. They didn't attack Chandra. And they get a 4/5 Wingmate Rock. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we're discarding, I guess, Ozier for a higher cost Chandra. Oh, come on, game. Alright, we deal 1 damage to them, 1 damage to this guy here. Can we deal somehow 5 damage to everything? I don't think so. We can choose the same mode 3 times, so we can deal 3 damage to everything. That's not enough, though. That's just not enough. This is all we can do, and that's pretty sad. Where was our direct damage spells, man? Okay, yeah, okay. No, our stuff already is costing too much. You're not going to be able to gain advantage off of it. We're dead anyway. Oh, that stinks. What a way to go out. I refuse. We're going to play one more game. What is with all the bird decks today? Man. If this next deck is a bird deck, I'm calling foul. Oh, no. It's a Kraken Demon deck. Okay, we're calling waterfowl. All right, Burn from Within would have been nice. Perforos' Intervention. Yeah, would have been nice. Artist Talent, Twin Flame Tyrant. Excellent. Okay, finally, we have some burn in our hand and not just flooding out with all Chandras. I realize it's Oops All Chandra, but we need other spells besides Chandra. Now the question is this a Oops All Garuda Clones deck and they're just going to mill us out in one go like our build that we made? Opt. I like the artwork on that one. I should get that. Alright, Artist Talent. We have so much talent. Alright, hitting our land drops, make our non-creature spells cost less. That's the first time we've been able to set that up before we started casting a bunch of stuff. That will help. Panharmonicon. Okay. Sure. We will decline. Alright, let's go ahead and put some counters on this guy. I mean, make some tokens. They don't get any counters. Oh, it's a sad day. The good news is, though, we get a discount on Spiteful Banditry through the Artist Talent, so want to get rid of Gyruda to deal 6 damage. Oh my goodness. Okay, Roaming Throne is going to be an issue, isn't it? Okay, so we just can't afford to do that. We have got to kill that now. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. They've already got the Panharmonicon. We're going to decline. That gets us a treasure. We're going to go in for some damage. And hopefully we don't get just completely milled out right here, right now with the Panharmonicon Garuda. Sheoldred's Edict. Okay. I don't understand. They had the mana there to Garuda. I mean, I guess. I think we should just go Twin Flame Tyrant. And then upload or upgrade Artist Talent. I mean, I don't get why they're looking at the Panharmonicon and not playing their commander. Yeah, okay, there you go. And what do we get? Oh, they got, well, that's 5. What did they get off of us? Oh, Crabomination, huh? Are you serious? They got our Terror of the Peaks. They got our Terror of the Peaks. They got a Ragavan off of us. You've got to be kidding me. They got Crabomination. Double Panharmonicon to steal our Planeswalker. That is it. Okay, we're done. Alright, okay, we kill them now. Now you die. Now you die. Alright, how can we do this? We have 1 QQ. Tap this for a red. That is 8 mana. That means we can hit them for 7. That's 14. Are we seriously 1 mana short? Are we seriously 1 mana short? Okay. Wow. Okay. Apparently, I can't do math. I think we could have killed them. Oh man, I think we could have killed them. On that terrible note, as always, love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, have fun playing Magic the Gathering. I'm pretty sure we just lost the game because I couldn't do math. Good game. We could have paid more into the NX and it would have been doubled by Tyrant of the Twin. Yeah. We'll see you next time. Oh, the shame.